Так, меня слышно, да? Раз, 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 раз. Говорю, что, ну, мы спасли, короче, Тора от Синьки Уивер, мы ее убили, потому что ее захватила темная сущность, она ослабла сильно. Э, короче, мы должны сейчас узнать у Тора и Одина, да, спасибо за сердечки, у Тора и Одина узнать, э, что делать с Щелкунчиком и как спасти Алана с ФБК, потому что ФБК из контроля захватила Алана. И где Кейси? Можно ли как-то спасти Кейси? Потому что он просто исчез нахуй. Эм, Плюс мы нашли, я вернее нашел спрятанную винтовку, которую можно было даже не подбирать, ее можно было пропустить, но я, короче, разгадал загадку дополнительную. Это не та загадка, которую я вчера, бля, разгадал. Пиздец, короче, чтобы ее разгадать, мне пришлось доставать калькулятор и калькулятором считать. Теперь, блядь, представь нахуй. Я в ахуе. Короче, мы разгадал загадку и нашел спрятанную охотничью винтовку, вот, однозарядную.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family, way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe. You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me.
Ну,
At least
короче,
towards the end.
сила, которую она может в обители разума, то есть, получается, передалась от дедушки по наследству. Из-за этого она такая вот может связываться с потусторонним и может потусторонним образом так скажем, влиять на некоторые паранормальные способности. То есть Алан переписывает, а она влияет мысленно. Вот.
You said you were a shitty father to my mom. You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan?
Здесь
While everyone else forgot? I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
Look in the mirror, cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole, driven by passion, raging like a storm, with thunder and lightning.
плюсушки, плюсушки.
You were my light, the spark inside my soul, venom and spite, tears will forever flow. I did you wrong and I never said it right, and you played along, the gray from black and white, waves of despair, an ocean of desolation, fighting for air, my swan.
том есть, Серан, том есть. Здесь мы нашли в архивах Роуз очень много информации насчет Тома. Даже его фотографии мы нашли, кстати. Что он делал, чем занимался Том. Проблема-то в том, что Том был, он реально существовал. Но братья Андерсоны, они не видят в Вейка. Они из-за того, что у Вейка такая же сила, как у Тома, они видят в Вейка Тома. Они не могут понять, блядь, что это нахуй Вейк. Они почему-то считают, что это Том, и они его называют Томом. Зейном. И типа об этом даже сама сага не может понять, какого хуя. Вот он был, нахуй. Оказывается, все-таки Том был. Вот. Просто там с нюансами. Там получается, что там перебрали немного. То есть в официальной документации Том теперь по-другому описывается, нежели так, как он в реальной жизни был. То есть, если в событиях первого Алана Вейка про Тома никто не знал, то есть все бы забыли про него, потому что он вычеркнул себя самого из истории, то, видимо, Вейк как-то его обратно вписал, но переписал немного его прошлое. Из-за этого все думают про Тома одно, а вот Роуз, Вивер и братья Андерсоны помнят настоящее прошлое Тома. Короче, вот так-то.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Роуз, кстати, помнишь, ланчбоксы мы находили? Помнишь, я находил за сабу ланчбоксы разбросанные? В этих ланчбоксах мы находили записки и порванные куски рукописи Алана. И типа эти рукописи помогают для улучшения силы типа персонажа. Типа там улучшать оружие или другие характеристики. Так вот, это Роуз их расставляла на случай того, что если Алан или кто-то другой, или с такой же силой, как Алана, или тот, кого Алан отправит вместо него, чтобы мог искать эти ланчбоксы, и чтобы они ему помогали выжить. Это Роуз их расставляла. И, то есть, помнишь, Синти Уивер делала раньше в первой части закладки с батарейками, там, патронами, да, которые прятала под желтым знаком таким. Так вот, здесь тоже здесь тоже заткнись уже. Заткнись. Здесь то же самое, только она это делает с этими ланчбоксами.
Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To Wake.
When Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many. Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room.
Интересно, а тут я все зачистил? Да, тут я взяла, напишу, короче, защищать теперь локации, которые были закрыты под болторезом, потом по сюжету, потому что мне, блядь, интересно, что, сука, они спрятали под болторезами. Посмотри на мою количество потом по всему, пизда. Сейчас пойду, короче, в рюкзак скину, что-то возьму, наверное, арбалет и только винтовку, потому что больше у меня, ну, патронов ни на что больше нет. Только 10 пуль к винтовке стоит у меня в коробочке и один болт к револьверу. Ой, не револьверу, а арбалету.
Where do you think Rose got to?
Oh, who knows with that girl? I always see.
Какая красота, блядь, какая красота, нахуй.
next, it's time to make some predictions on what parade floats we'll be seeing at Deerfest. This year's parade theme is deer, just like every year, so we're not exactly reinventing the wheel here. But first, I need to address something. I know the last couple of shows took a strange turn, with people coming on talking nonsense about certain people passing away. Listen, I know everybody who steps foot in and out of this town, so I'd sure as heck know if Wendy Davis died or went missing. You know, they say I'm confused. I hear them in the hall murmuring about me. Well, Pat's got a rusty ticker, but my head's as clear as those skies are going to be on the opening day of Deerfest. Somebody's trying to twist this story around, and I don't know quite why. But I'm here to tell you that everything's going to be okay. Wendy Davis is alive and well, and you can rest easy knowing that Wendy Davis's family beef jerky will be available this Sunday just like it always is. Now, with all that settled, let's talk about the what was it we were talking about? Deer, yes, something deer. Hold on, let me think real quick. Right. So first, I just want to mention that I know the last couple of shows took a strange turn, with people coming on talking nonsense about certain people passing away. Wait, did we talk about this already? I think we... No, I definitely said this already. But it was a great topic lined up with... I'm so sorry. It's just not coming to me. Perhaps we need to end it here for now. We'll pick this up later. Deer. It had something to do with deer. I know. I wrote it down. Why can't I just What was it? Maybe Norman took my notes. Oh, gotta see Norman. Gotta see Norman.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ati was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
Я вот не могу понять, вот смотри, некоторые вот здесь записки, Алана, вот спойлерят сюжет, и говорят то, что будет в будущем, или то, что уже было, или то, что сейчас произойдет, а некоторые не реализуются, то есть некоторые записки Алана, они не осуществляются. Почему? Возможно, возможно.
Another cult box.
Так. Что тут, блядь? Они еще днем теперь ходят на свету, блядь. Да в пизду, блядь, на вас нахуй. В пизду, блядь, не убивай мою суку. Ладно. Забирай свой нос от стола. Не, оставь. Не надо. Отстань. Пиздец, они меня просто отдубасили. Просто пиздец. О, бля, пиздец. Это было потно. Так, идем тайник зачистим, потом по стрелочкам пройдемся.
for whispers.
The 81st annual Deer Fest was just around the corner. Everyone in Bright Falls was bustling. There were banners to be hung, pies baked, deer masks sold. Bright Falls had made the top 100 American small town lists for its modest, rustic charm. The town expected a lot of tourists this year, but a shadow hung over the Deer Fest preparations. The forecast promised rain. Fearful whispers promised more murders. The police were on high alert. Sheriff Breaker had deputies patrolling the streets at night. Bright Falls was no stranger to odd happenings, but to cancel Deerfest? Out of the question. The townsfolk were anxious, their anticipation mixed with fear. People had restless dreams. The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on the town, and the shadows poured in with it.
Сям, у тебя стрим не лагает или лагает, мне интересно, потому что у меня подлагивается. Окей.
Another locked box. There's another cult stash.
Для меня стрим вообще не грузится, то есть я не знаю. О, загрузился. Ебать, все, окей. Уже опять не грузится, ебать. А у тебя нормально, да, все ты говоришь? Ну ладно. Надо будет этот Lost Principle поиграть. Мария Лех. Ну, привет, привет.
another one of those cult boxes.